You know, it's always fun working with actors, especially actors that you look up to. You know, like Breaking Bad was one of my favorite shows on TV, and I got the opportunity to work with Aaron Paul quite a lot. Tom Hardy's been one of my favorite actors for a long time, and I got to work with him and did his hair for the Oscars and the Venom premiere. So that was a huge highlight for me in my career. Just working with people and just doing press for movies and shows, and getting to do all the talk show hosts like Jimmy Kimmel's and Jimmy Fallon's. It's such a fun experience, and it's kind of surreal to me because I used to always watch those shows and watch the guests on those shows, and to kind of be a part of it, it's really awesome. People always want stories. Probably the one that sticks out the most is this little old guy used to come in, and he'd come in every 3 weeks, super consistent. He was a little off, but you know, some people are. Every time he would show up, my receptionist would say like, "Hey, your killer client's here." Like, why do you say that, you know? And he's like, "I don't know, like, I heard he killed some people or something." And this guy's like older, probably about 6 months in. I was like, I'm just gonna Google this guy, you know? And he was coming in like 20 minutes. And I Googled the guy, and his name was Robert Durst. Everything obviously comes up about him, and I had actually seen the film that they had made on his life with Ryan Gosling. So it was quite a shock, but whenever people ask me about who's like someone that you worked with, and I used to cut that guy's hair for about 2 years, and if you don't know who it is, look that up. Yeah, that's definitely a surreal client to have had, but he was a great tipper. One of the greatest things that makes me absolutely happy, and it can never happen enough, is when someone texts me the next day or the next weekend or next time I see them, like, best haircut ever, like that was the best haircut I've ever had. Or when they come in 4 weeks later and say, do the exact same thing, I loved it. Just like the feeling you have when you get a great haircut and you text your hairstylist, which by the way, text your hairstylist because it'll make them happy. That feeling of the confidence that you get and just how nice you feel. The same thing goes to products. So, you know, there's so many products out in the market that are just similar, or it's just like finding the right hairstylist is hard, and then once you find your hairstylist, you sort of stick with him or her. I feel like products is very, very similar, and you know, I've used the same cologne for about 15 years, and I'm loyal to that cologne because I love the smell of it. And that loyalty that I have to the cologne, I wanted to recreate that feeling of texting your hairdresser, this is the best haircut I've ever had, in a product form.